Welcome to Module 1 of your Monitoring and Evaluation Community Leadership Institute course. At this point in your program, you have an idea for your Community Action Follow-On project. You should have a goal and objectives for your project idea. You've also discussed how to create partnerships that best support your project and what communication tools are necessary to share your project impact. But how will you know that your project is successful? This course will provide you with tools to track your progress or monitor your program and measure the impact your program is having or evaluate your program. Together, monitoring and evaluation, or M&E, make up an important part of any project that is key to its success. So as outlined before, M&E is a component of project implementation that tracks progress and measures impact. It's made up of activities to monitor your project activities to see if you're staying on track, and activities to evaluate what impact your project has on your beneficiaries or communities you work in. There are a few key differences between monitoring versus evaluation. Monitoring is an ongoing process that occurs through the course of the whole program or project. Data from monitoring tells us what's happening in the program, if the implementation is going as planned, and what changes in the context may affect the program strategy and implementation. Evaluations are conducted at specific points in time, such as the beginning, middle, and/or the end of your project, to assess how well the program worked and what difference it made. It's also good to understand the ways that M&E is different from research. In general, research seeks to generate new knowledge in a particular field. It's focused on researchers and tests hypotheses. Research can make recommendations about further topics to study, and generally research shares findings through published results. In contrast, M&E, or specifically evaluations, collect data to get information for decision making rather than the pursuit of knowledge. M&E is focused on stakeholder needs, so participants, donors, partners, or other groups, and answers key questions about a program. M&E makes recommendations based on these key questions and shares findings through reports to stakeholders rather than to the general public. So why is M&E important, and what do we do with this information once we have it? Well, it's important for several reasons. First, it shows how a program is being implemented, what activities are conducted, and who is participating. It also tells us how effective the program is. Are the activities being run successfully, and are participants benefiting from them? It helps others who are doing the same work learn from a program, and it helps provide the foundation for understanding why a program is succeeding and/or how to improve a program. So we should always keep in mind what we do with the information we get from M&E. There are several different applications and uses. The first is to report to donors and partners on the progress and challenges of the project. This is usually a requirement for most programs, but it also promotes accountability. We also use the data to make decisions. For example, if your monitoring data shows that fewer people than expected are attending a training, you can use that information to change the schedule or promote the training to the right group of people if you see only a certain group is being excluded. M&E can also promote reflections to deepen our understanding of how and why things work, and this is very important for future programs that are similar or scaling up pilot activities. There are a few overall steps for program M&E. First, you're going to design a monitoring and evaluation plan. Think about your program activities and what you will measure around those activities to track progress. Then, during project startup, you want to set the groundwork for measurement with baselines. A baseline assessment collects data about contextual factors before program activities so that you can compare data with this later to see how much has changed. Then, during project implementation, you'll conduct ongoing monitoring. You'll collect data on an ongoing basis to see if things are on track and if you need to make adjustments. And during project closeout and project evaluation, you should conduct an end-line assessment to see what change has occurred in contextual factors, and you'll review all your program data to evaluate if the program succeeded in achieving its goal. Now take some time to review the resources, complete the activity, and move on to Module 2.